bug problem with the flooded foothills. So when me and my friends were online last night, we were playing an online multiplayer match and just so happened to mess up our flooded foothills map. So now when we go into the menus, everything's flashing, everything's going down and up, and it's not working properly and it's glitching out. I've also put out another video of a SNOWRUNNER Phase 2 major bug problem. If you want to go check that out, it'll show you guys on what's going on. I'm also going to be showing you guys on how to bypass this. It's a little bit of an annoying situation, but it'll still allow us to play the game without having to worry about restarting all of our save. So let's get started. So we're just going to continue into our game. So we're going into the flooded foothills. Once we get in, I'll show you guys that pretty much once I open the menu, you go to scroll down and it'll just go straight back up to the menu. If you go to the contracts menu, it'll just start flashing in your face, and if you try to go over to the tasks and contests, the bar is just flashing from yellow to not there, yellow to not there. So pardon me, anybody else having this problem, we'll find out right now on how to fix it once my game loads. Any minute now. Here we go. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is embarrassing. Haha. Haha. So, have you noticed there's everything glitchy right now, right? Everything's really taking a long time to load in. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not exactly sure what's going on over there. If you see that tree, it's kind of bare and the top part of it has bush. Doesn't make sense right now, actually. So, we're gonna open up. Sorry, that was my son. That was my son. You eating ice cream, buddy? Alright, so see, try and scroll down. You just keep jumping back up to the top menu. No matter what you try and do, click over to the contracts, and everything is just flashing, right? It doesn't work properly. And if you click over here, your contests and everything it's just gonna jump right back up to the top. So to bypass this, because right now you can't even just go to your garage and pull out another truck. As is, you would have to, whatever truck you're using, you have to just basically recover and grab a different truck. So here's how you bypass that. First, you go like this, pull up your main menu, go to global map, push square. Boom. You are now in the garage, so now you can just pull out other trucks and not have to worry about that. If you're worrying about having to start contracts, this is another way on how to do that. If you go over to Big Salmon Peak, you won't be able to scroll down. Why? Because the flooded foothills is giving you a glitch. It'll do this through every map. So you go back to global map, jump to the garage. It'll bring you straight into the garage. Once you are inside the garage, you are able to access your contracts menu for the flooded foothills and the Big Salmon Peak. So that's where that little bypass is. You just have to, if you want to choose a specific mission, then you just go into the Big Salmon Peak. If you really want to look at the map and give yourself a head start before you go over to the flooded foothills, go to the Big Salmon Peak garage and then look at the flooded foothills, because then the menus won't be flashing at you. Everything will be proper. It's only when you go right back into the flooded foothills for some reason, and it's only when you do it was a mission bringing over a cabin to, I think it was completing conveyor belt section 3, or I think it might have been the gold mining. I'm not 100% sure. It was one of the missions where we just picked up a cabin, or I picked up a cabin, put it onto a platform, and the whole game just glitched on me. It also happened to all of us last night while we were doing a stream. So if you go to look at one of my streams from last night, the Thompson's heavy haulage and recovery, which we'll also be doing more of, hopefully once they fix this problem, you guys can see firsthand what exactly I'm talking about. We were all picking up cabins and trying to put them down, but none of them were disappearing, and we kind of all looked like we were just a bunch of kids playing with Hot Wheels cars. So basically now here, you go to your local map. You can go into this and notice it's not flashing. Pardon me. Nothing's flashing. You can pick everything. You can choose all of what you need to do now. The same with your contests. Go over and you can scroll all the way down, go to your garage, but that's not a big problem here. Everything's the problem in the Flooded Foothills right now. If anybody is experiencing this glitch in the Flooded Foothills, this is the proper video to explain without you having to go and delete your whole profile. Because a lot of people have worked all the way up to level 30 and we don't want to have to just go bummer and restart our whole game just because of this one region. So what you do is come to Big Salmon region, do all your task figure outing and your contracts and figure out all your plans ahead and whatnot, and then jump back to the global map, jump to the Flooded Foothills garage, and you're gonna have to do this a couple times. We're gonna just give you a quick brief moment on this little bit of a wait period. This is the only wait period you're gonna have in between jumping back and forth, because going into your garage from the global map is instant once you get into the map. It's just right now with the glitch problem, you're only able to recover your truck. You're not actually able to access your garage through the menu, which is a big bummer. So what we'll do is we'll go to we'll just take out a truck. Let's take out a truck, the Bandit, say, leave the garage, and so we'll pull up our big map, and as you can see, I cannot scroll down all the way. I cannot make it to the garage. I can't even make it past the trucks and trailers. So what I'm gonna do is open up the global map. Open up the global map and move to garage. And now your other truck, your KR Bandit, should still be outside right there. See? So your other truck will still be outside as long as you jump to the garage from the global map, and it's instantaneous. You're not gonna have a problem with it. They just need to hopefully bring out the next update here soon, phase 11, and then maybe they can figure out this problem properly. If anybody does come in to watch this video, if you're in touch with the devs or Discord or anything like that, try and throw out there that there are big major problems right now with this Flooded Foothills map, and it only happened with one major mission. And right now, as is, I would prefer, I know I do a lot of online multiplayer hosting and stuff so people can come in and play. For right now, it looks like it's going to be at a halt because of the big problem right now. Just because of what happened, I don't want anybody else to be going into the same problem we did and lose their file, and them go into their game and experience the same problems we're having. If you're not experiencing these problems, solid. That is awesome. But if you are experiencing these problems, these are the best tips that I can possibly give you right now to help with just coasting along. And then hopefully once I'm trying to complete the conveyor belt section 2 to hopefully fix this problem. If it does fix, I will post another video on letting everybody know that it did in fact fix. But as for right now, there is still as you can see, cannot go down, going to Gold Horse Mining, flashing, and flashing. So there you go, there you have it. There's your little bit of a tip, there's a little bit of a trick for bypassing that little bit of a glitch if you do have the glitch. Very sorry if anybody got the glitch out there. I was one of the unfortunate ones to get the glitch, but I'm living with it, and hopefully I can get rid of it and put out another video on helping everybody else get rid of it. So stay tuned, and hopefully you guys have liked and subscribed.